So Fandango, I mean, you've seen if you've done other apps, you have the ability to go through and have, and this is upcoming movies coming in, you have ratings that are going to come onto them. You can go through and actually have, in this case, current movies that are out there, whether you're talking The Haunting, whether you're talking, this is all downloading in the background, talking Monsters and Aliens. We've allowed them to go through and Fandango hooked into our LBS, or the GPS capabilities on the device, so they'll actually find out where you are. So in this case, they know that we're in Vegas. They've gone through, and we can go to the Orleans, we can go to the Brendan Theaters. If we want to go through and buy the application, buy the movie, it allows you to go through, see the times. It's the standard what Fandango's been doing on their devices. The key thing they've done with WebOS, and I can walk through it, but I'm not going to the movie today, so I don't want to buy it. Once you buy the movie, we actually turn it into a calendar event, and it'll go onto your calendar. You can put reminders against it. You can actually forward it to people, so if you get 4 tickets, you can invite your 3 friends to it, and they know all where to meet, and it all goes to your calendar. Really trying to get key things that, yeah, it's an app on here that you go to a website and do it, but now it's hooked into your calendar, it's hooked into your GPS. In this case, also, as we were talking a little bit before, we've got movie trailers on it, so we'll go out, go to the internet, the trailer, it'll go through and stream the movie down to us, so we actually can bring down the preview so I can just watch the preview, and this is the RTSP integration they've done on it. So let's just have this guy load up, because I like the beginning of the preview anyway. So really trying to get everything on here and give them not just a standalone siloed app, but give them access to the underlying system. In this case, you see the frame rate's great coming down on here, and this is just going through the system here. And it just gives you a nice feel for what we're doing with the application. If you wanted to stop the application, you just flick up, we'll actually pause it. You can go back and open it up later and restart the video. But again, if we put you into a car view, we stop the videos because you don't need to be running them if you're not watching them. Some other apps we talked about when we were there. Let's go up here. Is Pandora. Pandora actually, if you saw CES, we showed our media player. We allowed you to go through and have navigation on it in our notification section. That is a capability we've opened up for all our developers, and Pandora is one of the first that took advantage of it with how they're doing it. So in this case, I'm bringing up, I've got Beatles Radio downloading right now. This again is an RTSP feed for audio that we're bringing. As we have this come down, California Dreaming. Beatles Radio is getting some interesting stuff today, because I had Billy Joel earlier. But what we're doing is you actually can go back, you can go to different applications you have open. You still have at the bottom, have the Pandora, and actually let me go here, because I'll show you. If I had it, Pandora, and I've moved it forward, so I'm going to change to the next track. We'll give you a notification of the next track, and it'll come down in the notifications bar as we have the track download and we get it through, so you know that you're going to have Pink Floyd come on next. If you want to act on this, actually minimize it. Act on it, I can actually go through with Pandora the same as I can my normal music player. I can pause it, I can use it was a good song, it was a bad song, basically giving you all the capabilities you would without having to go back to the application. Key thing that we think is very important for it, because this gives you seamless control. You can be in other apps and use it, and really expands what we've been trying to say, that you can use a lot of the core functions to really integrate your app tightly into the system. In terms of a lot of the Sprint apps we brought in place, excuse me, we have Sprint TV. Again, this is going through if I want to have, this is hooked in there, simply have everything planned, so you can have live TV, they have some preloaded content, so video on demand on it. Really trying to give you, I'll just get live, really trying to give you access, so in found time, you're sitting in a line at a supermarket, whatever you're going to do, you can actually go through and watch something. So I'll just bring up ABC. And this comes into our media player. And we'll go through and actually buffer it in and then start playing the start playing the video on it. This is live what we're seeing right now if you went to ABC. Some other apps we've gone through, and this is just, again, if you minimize it, we'll bring you back to the guide so you don't have to worry about it. What are we today? Is going through here in Flight View. What Flight View is? Let's see if I hit it. It's out. No. Flight View is an application that allows you to track airlines as going through. So whether it's you're going out on a Southwest flight on Friday and you want to know when it's coming and if it's late, or if you just are trying to go somewhere, I'll hit just a sample flight. If there's someone in the air, it actually pulls the data down from their website, brings in where the airplane's going to be, where it's en route, tells you where it's going to come in, so I don't have to be at the airport and checking screens. I can actually get this on my device as I'm either heading to pick somebody up or I'm just checking to see where they are over the course of the day. And they hook into our notification field, so as things change, like a flight's delayed that I'm tracking, it will come up as a notification into my system that there's something there. Okay, and that's basically going through a lot of the different apps that we had and just a flavor of what the developers are doing and how they're looking at the system itself.